They got fans that go hard for their team, and which they should. And it's a good environment for sure.
When you look at Saquon Barkley and your duties in run support, how do you balance that with really neither being on your P's and Q's against both Deportes Smith and A.J. Brown?
Yeah, it's tough. When you got, so many guys that can do different things with the ball, so dynamic, that can turn, little plays into explosive plays. Like you said, you gotta be on your P's and Q's. You gotta be on the details of the calls. You gotta be in the right spots, and that's really the biggest thing. So for us, we just been focusing on that, just hammering that down, and knowing, if we make a mistake, it could turn into a big play. So we know that, and we're just gonna do our best to try to be on our details and be on our jobs.
Now that you kind of entered that new season mindset, with the playoffs, what's been just the vibe, the energy, and just with the group through these past couple of days?
I think it's been good. I think everybody prepared and ready to go. It's a hell of an experience just getting into the playoffs and being able to, the experience of it, preparing. Obviously, it's a different time because not everybody's doing it, So it's definitely a special feeling. We don't take it for granted. And we're just trying to take advantage of, this opportunity that we're gonna have on Sunday.
Matt LaFleur always talks about what you guys do during the week of practice, the energy you bring, that will decide the type of team that shows up on game day. Mm-hmm. Through the practices so far that you guys have had, where do you feel like you guys are at as you head into?
Yeah, I feel like we're in a good spot. Everybody got a good sense of urgency, and we're preparing ourselves mentally for a battle, for a really good battle. It's going to be a heavyweight fight. It's not going to be one of them games where, they're not just going to lay down. And, I hope they don't expect us to just lay down because that's not what we're going to do. And, it's also going to be another one of them games where, it's going to be some blows, but we got to, sit in there and take them punches, and we just got to keep rolling and keep going. So that's the mindset that we're getting into mentally and just preparing ourselves and getting ready for it.
When you look for like a blueprint to beat a team, the only game they've lost in a long time has been when they didn't have Jalen with the concussion. And the only two they lost before that, they didn't have AJ. So is there such a thing as looking at a blueprint of anything anyone else has done to decipher how to crack the code?
Nah, we got to play our game. You could, when you watch the film, you could see how different, some teams played them. But at the end of the day, it's not really about what other teams did against them. It's what we got to go out there and do against them on Sunday. So, it's a new season. It's a new record. And we got to, be prepared and ready to go.
How ticked off were you Sunday with the way things ended? And is it somehow, I know you don't want that to happen, but does having that happen refocus you guys and allow you to fix some things so they don't fight you now?
I'm not. Sunday happened. It is what it is. We've been moved on from that. So our focus is here, playoff time, and on the Eagles. So, that's where we're at mentally.
I guess how nice has it been at least having Evan back in practice, and a guy obviously you played a lot side by side with as of late, just being able to just at least right now having him in the mix right now.
Yeah, no, it's good to have him back. I think we're getting the majority of our guys back too, so especially on the defensive side. So it's good to be back out there with everybody and have everybody get back healthy. It's always good when we get our guys back. But just like I kind of always say, everybody's always prepared. Everybody's always ready to go. And we try to, the coaches try to coach that way, just making sure that they're going around the room, making sure that everybody knows what to do, because you never know who could go down at any moment. So yeah.
X, I know you guys are a different team from Week 1, and the Eagles are too, but you already did face them. How much have you guys looked at that Week 1 matchup, and what do you take away from that? I'm not sure.
Yeah, not really, not much, because that was Week 1. So we didn't play so many games from then, and I think each team has gotten better from Week 1. So we don't really look too much at it. Obviously, we've watched the film, I think, individually. And I think I watched the film, and I liked how physical that we played that game and the sense of urgency that we had. And I think a lot of the guys in here can say the same about how we played that first game. But like I said, that was week 1, and now we're a completely different team. And